How's it? Welcome back. So I had a comment come in on one of my videos about hypnagogic meditation, and this person was commenting on there saying how when they're entering into the hypnagogic state and the visuals are starting to come up, their body gets really uncomfortable and restless, and it essentially wakes them up and pulls them out of the experience. And so they wanted to know if I had any tips on how to get around that. And so, at least for me, I did find this to be pretty surprising because personally, I really enjoy that feeling as my senses start to retreat externally and go more internally to what's happening within my head. I like that feeling, like that you can get kind of on your body. I essentially call it like my body buzz meditation. But I'd like to know more specifics about how the restlessness or the uncomfortableness feels to them. Because what I would imagine is happening is you're just having this sensation of your external senses retreating, everything's going internally, so it can start to be harder to kind of feel the position that your body is in, or you can start to get like this buzzing, tingling sensation, which for the most part, I think is normally a pretty comfortable sensation for people to go through. So I think if you just know that that's a natural byproduct of what happens and you can kind of change your perspective towards it, that might make it a little bit less uncomfortable and maybe even potentially pleasant for you. Another thing you can try is specifically focusing on a body buzz types of meditation. And so one way to do that is, you do it reclined or lying down. At least that's how I would recommend to do it. And really just try to calm and relax yourself. And a lot of times a tingling sensation will start to come into whatever part of your body is the most relaxed. So typically for me, it's going to be like my, extremities of my arms, my hands, or my legs or something like that. So as you're lying down, relaxing, just really trying to quiet yourself down, start to pay attention and see if you can find that tingling sensation in your extremities. Oftentimes for me, this will happen at the very bottom of my exhale. So, kind of do, I guess, like a breath-based style of meditation. At the very bottom of your exhale, just try to turn off and play dead and search for that tingling sensation. And for me, if it doesn't come in my extremities, I'll feel it like in my lower abdomen area. But try to search it out and find it, and then see if that's the same type of feeling that you're getting when you're entering into this hypnagogic state, that you're considering uncomfortable or restlessness. See if it's a similar feeling to that. And if it is, then I don't know, get used to it, I guess, maybe, or try to find some joy or pleasantness in that sensation, because it really can be. It's like one of my favorite meditations to do, especially in a float tank. Is I'll just be following my breath at the very bottom of each exhale. I try to turn off and play dead. Specifically, I try to do that like in between my heartbeats, because especially in a float tank with earplugs in, it's silent, right? You can really feel your heartbeat and even like hear it. So it gives you a nice clear like marcation to like turn off and just try and drop dead right then. Find that tingling feeling on every exhale, return back to that. Then you can actually build it out to where instead of just being your extremities or your lower abdomen buzzing, it'll be like an entire body buzz. Your whole body's buzzing and kind of feels like it's vibrating or expanding, which, could be a pleasant sensation. Anyway, give that a try. Hope that helps. If not, go ahead, follow up with another question, and I'll try come up with a better response for you. But yep, that is it. Until the next video, keep your meditation practice legit.